Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. What we're looking at here is a counter-rotating DC pulse motor with two 12-volt battery packs and a trigger coil. We have two transistors that are hooked up to the bifiler coils, which are 20 gauge and 32 gauge. So we have a 32 gauge right here and 20 gauge right here. They both fire at the same time off the same trigger coil. So I like to call it same difference. They are different gauges, but each coil has the same difference in it. So it fires pretty evenly, in my opinion. It's 24 volts might actually be a little too much. And, well, let me explain a little bit about how I connected all the coils together. Right here you got a double stacked diode connection for the 32 gauge and the 20 gauge to all the coils. And they're all moving. So the energy is moving this way, like that. And the coil starts at the emitter of the transistor. Go in there a little bit. Alright, you got the emitter, which is the one on the far right for both. And you got the collector and the red wire of the right here, the red wire of the battery. Right now it's a series circuit of the battery. Okay, so I got this, this connector that allows the energy. Wow, that just doesn't want to work out right. All right, the energy, goes through to both transistors here. And here's all your grounding over here. You got your series circuit battery ground, and then you got your two coil grounds. I like to connect everything to the breadboard with 20 gauge so that you got a clip. If you're 32 gauge, you got a clip with the 32 gauge in one end and a 20 gauge coming out the other end, just to connect it to the system. All right, so it goes like that. That's the stator. And that spins pretty vivaciously, man. That is moving right along. And it's magleved, and since I have a 1/4 inch shaft, I use the 1/4 inch hole in the middle of this disc to center all my maglevs. So I think they work pretty good when they're centered properly. And then the weight on this thing makes it so, like, you don't have to put much into it to make it move. Now it's just charging the batteries. It's going to be a pain in the butt. It's always a pain in the butt. It takes a little bit of time. I don't know if they're lithium ion batteries. Maybe. I don't think so. I think they're nickel halide batteries. All right, so what I did there is I made it so the bearing, so like this can spin the other way more easily. But there's some friction there because it's all kind of connected. I got an idea. This might actually work. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so it's working now, and it is working really, really good. So what I did was I just raised that flange up just enough so that it wasn't catching. And now oh wow, dude, now it's like, look at it go. I was just on for like 10 seconds, not even. Wow. So with it now raised up and resting, God, it's like, you need to take a break, man. It's like, so much to keep your eye out for. Here, let's stop it so you can see what I mean. All right, all right. See, once it kicks on, it'll just keep going. And it'll go fast. All right, thank you. Yeah, that was getting out of hand, but it moves so smooth once it gets going. That's 24 volts. I'm thinking even a 12 volt setup might work now because of the change I just made. That's awesome. But the bottom can spin so much more freely now than it did before that it is a totally new machine just now. And that's awesome. See, so that's just on the finger, and that's awesome. That's the stator. That's the part that's supposed to be, just to stay. And it's pretty good. It's not like it's not staying, because it is maintaining the same position, but it's just the whole thing is moving. So the land around the coils is what's moving. The coils are actually staying pretty still. So with the 12 volt, I can actually use that little thing, and I can boost it up to like 345 if I want. But I was thinking more like 80, 70 or 80 volts. Just to check it out. I don't know, we could just start at 30 volts. Or, something easy. The two batteries there get us up to like 24 volts. And yeah, see, it's still moving. That is freaking gorgeous. Awesome. All right, so thank you very much. Peace out. Have a great day. Please subscribe. Bye now.